Authority. Today is Wednesday, June 17th, 2026. The time is 1:30. Quorum is present, and the General Counsel will record each director who is in attendance. Do we have any guests today that we need to recognize? I don't see anybody. Okay. If you'd like to sign up for comments on the LCRA Board matters today, please sign up at the registration table in the lobby. We do have Ms. Shannon Hamilton with CWCT. How are you today? Come up and give us a little words of wisdom.
Actually, thank you. I'm here to thank y'all. So good afternoon, Chairman Cooper, board members, and is Mr. Garza. All right, here we go. We are very excited to welcome Mr. Garza as LCRA's new general manager. We see that he brings a distinguished reputation and record of public service and leadership, and we look forward to working with you and the outstanding LCRA team. We're so grateful for John and Monica and all of the team. We know there are challenges and opportunities that are facing Central Texas water management right now, and they're significant. And we're encouraged by the experience and perspective that he brings to this important role. We'd also like to say we're grateful for all the rain that fell. We would have thought we would have had more inflows, but you know, Lake Travis is just 10 feet down. That's a good thing. I'm still encouraging water conservation has to be key. Just because we have rain that fell and water in our lakes, sprinklers are coming on while it's raining. Cars are being washed, houses are being power washed, and so we are really focused on preaching conservation. All of that water is spoken for. We don't know what this El Nino is going to produce. Hopefully we will have a full lake, but at the end of the day, that water is spoken for. So we know how much that this will benefit our residents, but at the same time, we need to protect the water that we have. And as we look ahead, we encourage the board to make sure under the new leadership that water resources stay on the board agenda, if possible, each board meeting. Water is the core of LCRA's mission and affects every community, every business, every resident throughout the basin. Regular discussion of water conditions, conservation efforts, planning initiatives, infrastructure investments, emerging challenges helps ensure this critical resource remains the forefront of all of our decision making. As Senator Perry often says, water is life, everything else is quality of life. Those simple words capture the importance of the work that's before all of us. Reliable water sources are good for our economy, for the environment, for public safety, and for the continued prosperity of Texas. We appreciate this board's commitment to responsible stewardship of the Highland Lakes and the Lower Colorado River Basin. The Central Texas Water Coalition looks forward to working collaboratively with Mr. Garza and Chair Cooper and the LCRA staff to ensure we have a secure water supply for generations to come. Thank you for your service and your leadership. We really do appreciate it. And welcome, Mr. Garza. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for coming today. Yeah, everybody don't have a knee-jerk reaction. Say it's wet and happy days are here again. We got to keep up the fight. So thank you. Good words. Okay, we don't have anybody else that I know of. Okay, we're going to move along to our consent items. They begin on page 5 through 20. Chance to look at those. Any further comments, additions, corrections? All in favor say aye. 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 Those opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Thank you. Okay, we'll move into our action items. We'll begin on item 6 on page 21, fiscal year 2026 LCRA Business Plan Amendment. We've got Ms. Dawn Reed. How are you today, Dawn?
I'm wonderful, thank you. And I had such a good time last month that I decided to come back. Good afternoon, everyone. In the Finance Committee meeting last month, we discussed the third quarter forecast of the financials. And I explained that we were forecasting to exceed the annual operations and maintenance expense budget that's set by the board. The most current forecast shows that we are going to exceed the budget by $20 million, or about 3%, and that's due to higher non-fuel expenses. These additional expenses are fully funded by customer revenues, and this agenda item requests that you approve an amendment to the FY 2026 LCRA business plan authorizing an increase to the operations and maintenance expense budget from $591.4 million to $611.4 million. And staff recommends that you approve this amendment. I'll be happy to answer any questions.
Questions or comments on this? Yes, y'all did a great job in Finance Committee explaining that to us
Yeah.
last month. Comments, motion?
Second.
Okay. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, again, item 7, fiscal year 2026 LCRA Capital Plan Amendment. Ms. Reed again.
Also, in the May Finance Committee meeting, we discussed that our forecast showed that we were also forecasting to exceed the LCRA capital plan budget. This does not include LCRA TSC. The most current forecast shows that we will exceed the budget by $19.3 million, or almost 7%. This is due to new projects and some higher spending on projects in wholesale power and telecommunications enterprise support area. This increase is also partially offset by lower than budgeted spending in water. The proposed amendment will not have any impact on current LCRA rates, and this agenda item requests that you approve an amendment to the FY 2026 LCRA capital plan, authorizing an increase to the capital spending budget from $285.7 million to $305 million. And staff recommends this, that you approve this amendment, and I'll be happy to answer any questions that you have.
Again, went through this committee last month. Any other questions or comments? Okay, thank you. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, moving along, item 8. Approve the LCRA Transmission Services Corporation transmission contract refunding revenue bonds issuance and 52nd supplemental resolution. I think we went through this before, but we have to go through it on this one too. Mr. David Smith is back. It's just the same money. Just keep that straight,
money.
right? You're not asking
It's
for
just
more,
like we
David.
talked about, it's the same money.
Come on, David. Yeah.
Not another $500 million. Same $500 million. This is a companion item for the LCRA Board to approve for transmission to go, to us to go sell up to $500 million of transmission bonds as laid out in our FY 27 business plan. I'm happy to
Okay.
answer any questions.
Sorry. Any questions, comments, motion? Okay. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Thank you very much, David. Okay, we did have our 12 board members. We had a majority. Make sure, I had to look around, better count again. So, yeah, I know you did, right? Okay, good. Item 9, contracts and contract changes. Mr. Matt Chavez, how are you doing again, Matt?
I'm doing all right. Today, we're requesting the board's approval of 4 contract items. The first 3 are contracts with Gouttiere, Falkenberg Construction, and HCS to provide light construction services at LCRA facilities. Due to currently planned upgrades at community services, general office, transmission, and other operational facilities, supply chain is requesting to add $30 million to each of these contracts, bringing the new not-to-exceed value for each contract to $40 million. Work under these contracts will continue to be competed between the 3 contractors, and unique needs will be looked at with potentially additional providers competing for the work when it is in rural locations or has unique scopes of work. The last item is for Presidio, who provides data center infrastructure, hardware, software, and services primarily used by LCRA Digital Services, cybersecurity, telecommunications, and other control system operations. Due to increased project demand and shifts in pricing, supply chain is requesting to add $20 million to this contract, bringing the new not-to-exceed contract value up to $70 million. At this time, I'd be happy to answer any questions on any of these items you may have.
None of these contract changes,
Yeah. I was just going to ask, do you think they'll ever level out? That's what I want to know.
Unfortunately, we're tending to see them, the demand and work go up. So as long as you guys keep pushing us to do more, we're probably going to see more on this.
Good question, though. You beat me to it. Any other questions, comments? Entertain a motion on this item? Okay. A motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Thank you. This time we do have a need for executive session. Is that correct? Staff and guests may be excused in the lobby while the board goes into executive session. Okay, we will now go into executive session of the LCRA Board of Directors pursuant to sections 551.071, 551.072, 551.074, 551.076, 551.086, 551.089, and 418.183F of the Texas Government Code. Today's date is Wednesday, June 17th, 2026, and the time is 1:41. We have concluded the executive session of the LCRA Board of Directors and now return to open session. Today is Wednesday, June 17th, 2026, and the time is 2:21 p.m. Are there any other matters to come before this board? Hearing none, we are adjourned at 2:21. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate everything and have a nice break.